Hey folks, welcome back. Parse's production down in Fairmont, Minnesota for the CCO Cedar Creek Open. This is Luke Wessel.
And Terry Rothlisberger.
And we are here for round 1, part D. So let's jump back into it. What hole are we starting on, Terry?
We're starting on hole 9. Or no, hole 7. Hole 7, my bad. Most people, there's two defined lines that you want to do. You can either throw a tight forehand gap or you can throw a backhand turnover. It's not a very demanding hole, but there is some trouble you can get into, like if you hit early or if you go too deep in those trees.
What do you mean there's trouble? I only see like 30 trees in the way of the hole. No, like you said, yeah, definitely two different lines. We'll see either flip up play or a tight forehand play. And we'll see what Adam goes with. I'm going to guess backhand. Yep. And
it's a beautiful shot.
That's the hard part about the hole. You have to bend it just right, or else you kind of get cut off.
I'm throwing my Z Raptor.
Oh. Whoa.
Hopefully it checks up to it checked up a little bit, so it didn't go too deep.
You're a small guy. You can fit into small spaces. You should be able to look for 2 for you. Mitch looking to have that PA3 or M4 in his hand. I'm going to guess PA3 again. Mitch, just get at me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
That's a good shot. He's just inside the circle. He's going to have a look at the bucket.
I think the idea is if you crash into that area, you should be able to have a look for a 2. You know, you might have a straddle.
Yep.
Forehand, turbo, what have you. But if you hit past that, first gap, just hopefully you crash within
this tree.
See, even there,
we go.
He crashed in and slowed down.
Dustin had a great shot.
I think all of you are inside the circle, aren't you? Maybe Adam's a little out.
Yeah, he might be just right at circle's edge.
Okay. All right, Ayo, what do you got for us?
Ooh, just off the top.
Banded. And, I've heard a
nice putt, Mitch.
Couple people say, what's the worst sound in disc golf? And people swear it's either the Innova disc catchers or the Prodigy baskets. It's that band hit, that dunk. But here's my philosophy. If you hit the band, at least you're going for it.
That is true.
I'd rather hit the band than the cage.
Yep. And Dustin, it looks like he has a little bit of trees in his way.
Oh.
A little bit too high, maybe a little bit right. It just looked like it fell out.
All right, Terry, and look, you got 15 here?
I got it's about 20, 25. I had a pretty open look at it.
Boom. Nice putt.
It was nice to get back on track.
So what are you putting with these days?
The CT Jawbreaker Challengers.
It's a lot of letters in
yeah. It was it's one of the new plastics that Discraft came out with this year.
Is that crazy tough? Am I
yes,
remembering that correctly?
Yep,
okay.
Yep, crazy tough, and then it has like the Jawbreaker feel to it. So it's not super slippery, but it also has like that tackiness, and it's still pretty stiff.
Nice. All right, very average for this hole. Got 2 birds, 2 pars.
Going into hole 8. There is a straight at it line going through that narrow gap. A lot of people are going to be taking a flex forehand.
Wait. Where is the straight line?
Just
what gap?
Right through those 2 trees right there.
You mean the 5-foot gap?
Yeah.
Did anyone go for it?
I don't believe on this card.
Okay. But I can see it being tempting to do. You want to hit it like Luke Skywalker in the Death Star run, just walls on both sides.
Yeah, some people throw a thumber. I'm throwing the Z Raptor again.
Okay.
Just nice control fairway driver, and then you want to sneak through. And
all right.
That's pretty much how I drew it up.
Perfect. And then it does drop off behind the basket, so you really have to have control.
Yes. That is a gnarly hillside. You do not want to go down right there. And Mitch throwing the great line, and that path right there is actually OB.
So it plays like a river.
Yes.
Oh.
But it did touch the other side, so he got to take it on the side closest to the bucket.
Yeah, benefit to the player definitely. But man,
what
do you hit?
You just got the leaf of death.
Oh, jeez. You sure it wasn't an animal? All right. Dustin, what do you got for us, buddy? Personally, I'm rooting for a forehand roller. I want to see something crazy on this back nine.
Don't say that.
Well, why not? All right. And
it looked like it just came out a little early. But what? I mean, he got a pretty good kick out of it. It kicked him back towards the fairway.
Yeah, it looks like he'll have it unobstructed up to the basket. Man, that was really hard to say. But he's a
thumber.
So is that the gap you were talking about earlier?
Yes, that's the straight at it gap if you don't have a forehand. Also, you can play out to the opening
and just pitch up for your three.
Yep. So Dustin had a great up there. Same with AO.
Yeah. Very nice.
And Mitch taking his relief for his circle three because he went OB.
And
looking to tap this or put this in for three.
Is he trying to weave a couple trees?
That's a great putt.
Great putt. And that's really hard to do. I mean, especially when you have a good shot, you get a bad roll, you get a bad kick, you land OB. To come up and hit that par is huge. It really is. And the dream doing the dream things. Nice dreamy too there, buddy.
I was really happy to get that too.
Again, it seems to be the theme on this course. I wouldn't call it a bonus birdie, though, but it's a hole that's not birdied often.
Exactly. Yeah, it has a lot of trees. It has some danger. Pretty much if you don't throw like the certain line or the design line for it, you could get in trouble.
Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3 threes. Perfect. Again, par save, great. Lineage there showing us the flight of the discs that the pros take. And now we're on hole number 9.
This one's a little downhill, either just a quick turnover or just a hard sidearm into the hillside. Maybe there wasn't a lot of skips here.
It seems to be softer, like sandy-ish, and especially with all that rain.
Yep.
It won't be a too hard pan of a ground to go, because like you said right there, you absorbed all the impact and it just flopped.
And that creek is OB as well. So,
do people call that the Cedar Creek?
They might. I don't actually know.
Either do I, but I'm gonna say it's the Cedar Creek. I mean, it makes sense, right?
Great shot by Mitch. Probably he parked it.
All right, guys, making good work of this hole so far.
And
yeah,
bases it. Nice shot.
Oh, pressure's on Dustin. Let's go, buddy. And he's going with the backhand line. It looks like probably with a putter. Just trying to force it over.
Get up.
Oh, no. Well, did he?
He did hit the other side, so he got to take it across for to tap in for his three.
Gotcha. Hey, Terry. Bet you can't guess what I throw on here.
A bite.
I do. And I got the 2 with it.
Oh, my gosh.
So if you folks have never met me, I'm sponsored by Latitude 64, and they make the best dog disc called The Bite. And I've been known to throw it at tournaments, and a few years ago, actually aced a hole at Cedar Creek with a bite. That was pretty much the highlight of my whole disc golf career. So if you have a dog, get a bite. They're wonderful.
And Mitch and AO and myself all tapping out for birdies.
Great birdies, guys. Everyone taking 2 shots at the basket. Fortunately, one person with the OB stroke, but not a bad spread.
No, yeah, he still got his par. So that's one you want to get, but it's not bad if you end up going OB because it still has some trouble on the hole.
All right, hole number 10. It doesn't do its justice on this video. This hill, it's hilly. It is very hilly. You have to throw really far uphill, and then you got to dump to the left. It's a full send, right?
Yeah, I mean, most people are throwing. A lot of the pros are throwing mid ranges, maybe fairway drivers. I'm throwing a buzz here, just trying to. Oh, actually, I threw the Luna. I am correct. I grip locked the Luna.
maybe you thought you should have gone buzz.
Yep. There was a lot of trouble if you go right or left. Pretty much you want to put it as far forward as possible, or like down the fairway as possible, and
try to land in the middle.
Yeah. And Mitch, I think, is going for it. and he hit that tree right there, and it kind of kicked him to a not so great spot.
And as you can see, if you're left of this hole and short, it's almost a guaranteed bogey.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's a par 4, so I mean a guaranteed par. But it is so hard to get up and down when you're short and left. It's just so trees and leaves and sticks and everything else.
And Dustin looks like he's going to be throwing a fairway driver.
All right, Dustin, what you got for us, buddy? I like it.
That's a very nice
shot. That's a great shot. Just keep carrying.
He just got to the corner.
Okay. So I think he's far enough where he can like straddle out, do a...
Yep.
Oh, yeah. He'll be okay. And this is a par 4, and your thoughts on that?
I mean, it is a par 4, but it's kind of a soft par 4.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of people, like I said, I threw a putter off the tee, but I'm not looking to go for it. Mm-hmm. There was the guy on the cart in front of us. He actually he eagled it.
Ooh.
Yeah, he had a drop-in eagle on it.
Very solid.
AO with a fantastic forehand. Right up and around the corner. He's probably within 20 feet.
And then about, 80 feet away, there's a basket up there somewhere. And as you can see, Mitch has to navigate through a lot of stuff and just hit something.
Yeah, you get off the fairway at this course, and it is not easy to navigate anywhere. They got those cedar trees, and the vines and thorns everywhere. It's not fun.
Yeah, I heard a couple.
Oh no way!
Stop!
Oh,
great run, Dustin. You don't deserve that roll.
And Mitch for his par.
Mitch in Narnia. Oh,
just
he almost hits it. There must be an open lane back there, but those were two great attempts. And
I have a look just outside the circle.
Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, that there was, what is it? What's the poisonous plant that was up by this hole? I can't really not milk thistle, not
poison ivy, poison sumac, poison oak.
There's some type of poison something on the corner of that. I believe they got rid of it after the doubles round, but oh no.
Just that. I mean, that right side those chains are kind of heavy. Baskets are still pretty new.
Need to beat them in.
Yep.
But hey, I mean, it's a good putt. I would take that 10 out of 10 times. You're usually gonna get that to fall for your putt.
So Dustin with the lone birdie on this hole. This hole kind of ate us up a little bit.
Yeah. Well, nice work, Dustin. Rest of the crew, get it back on a different hole. Right. Yeah, there's a lot of different routes there, but again, that left side is just so hard.
Yep. Going into hole 11. Yep, hole 11. Another par 4. It is reachable. You can either throw a sidearm up and around, or you can throw a big turnover.
Is there a roller play here?
Yes, if I knew how to throw them. But if you can throw, you can throw 450. I mean, it's not really, you don't really need to roll it, but you don't want to go right, because there's so much trouble to the right.
Yeah.
A lot of people are just throwing right there, and then they're throwing their upshot to get the birdie.
Yep, and it does slope down behind the hole, but where Dustin threw, I would say 90% of the people are throwing to, if not even a little more left and short, just to give them that window of opportunity. It's a hard 2. Speaking of hard 2, are you full sending it, trying to get it?
I tried getting this, and I got pretty lucky going through that. Yeah, I was probably about 35, maybe just inside the circle.
That's awesome. What a shot. What a sidearm.
Yeah, I threw that really hard.
Gosh, showing off the big guns.
And Mitch going with his M4. Looks like he threw it a little low, but
that's fine.
He should be able to get up and down from there.
Yeah. What I like about this hole, I mean, after you've played the rest of Cedar Creek East. It really gives you a chance to do a full send.
Oh, here is the roller.
Oh, look at that. And again, common play.
Yep.
That's a very common lane area. But no, it's fun after you play so many technical holes. You just step up and let's go. Gloves off. Full send. Let's have some fun.
Mitch throwing a little low sidearm.
Eee.
And from where we were on the course, we thought that was going in. Like it was so close.
No, it was definitely a fantastic run. But you just have to watch out for that back side of the basket. It gets so fast.
And Dustin looks like he's throwing a putter for hopefully he can put it right pretty close inside the circle.
Asking for it to go.
Looks like the wind kind of just ate it up.
Yeah. And then AO throwing out of trees. Something stable though. Holy cow.
Yeah, probably one of his zones that he's had in the bag for quite a while.
Definitely didn't start out zone-esque, but it finished really hard. Let's go, Dustin.
That's a great putt.
That. What a putt. Staring into death and the slope behind him and just nails it. Nice birdie buddy.
And Mitch is probably just outside the circle.
Putting uphill, probably feels like 40 feet.
Yep.
Oh,
and great putt.
God, what
that was
putts.
A great putt.
What a great putting hole. All right, memory serves correct. You're going to be up next.
Yep.
Bench in your way at all?
It's just on the left side of it. I just got in front of it.
Okay.
That's kind of a sick looking shot right here.
Honestly, it looks like you're sitting down.
Oh
my God. What a eagle.
Stay in there. I was really pumped about that shot. The putt. Oh yeah, I was feeling amped about that.
Well, you full sended a sidearm about 470 feet and converted. That's awesome, man. Nice eagle.
Yeah, looking to tap out his birdie. There we go.
Perfect. All green. Well, one extra green or blue. What is the eagle graphic?
I think it's a darker green, or maybe it's a lighter green.
We'll find out, folks.
It's a little lighter.
It's a little darker.
I don't really know.
All right, we need to work on that, Kraig. Let's get a different color for the eagles. Maybe an eagle graphic.
Hey, I like
maybe
that.
Fireworks. I don't know. Just spitballing.
Hole 12. Little downhill, 205 feet, but you have to either throw something stable or throw something that's going to get a little skip. You don't want to go too far because you have to beat those trees. But it's pretty tough to get the skip over there because of the grass.
Yeah, you have to play this one there's a small window of success for this. You have to hit below those trees, before the other set of trees. It has to skip just right. So people are usually throwing overstable putters or mids, or they're doing the big crash shot, or I've even seen a thumber or two on this hole as well.
Yeah, I threw the machete and it kind of just slipped out and hit early. That's what I was looking for. That's a great shot.
Oh, perfect. Look at that. And again, that's such a hard shot to execute. And in the wind, too. Oh, that's right. There's also a roller play. I forgot about this. Oh, you crafty son of a gun.
No. Cut.
Oh, he's trying.
That's a great
so shot. I love it. I
would have never thought about that. I would have never thought about that.
You know, Mitch is a player who has a ton of different shots in his bag, and he's so much fun to watch because you don't know what's going to happen.
And it looked like it. That's what happened. Okay. We were wondering we were looking for his disc because we had no idea where it went.
Okay. But I'd say that's a pretty typical result of where are you going?
I had a little lane right through there.
Like I said. Really well.
Yep. And I didn't have a look at the bucket. I just had something to put it within inside the circle. So.
Nice. Yeah, but don't mess with it. Just get in and out, get your par, be happy.
And AO was really close at putting that in.
I really want to see the roller play get the birdie. Call me biased. Let's go. Let's go. What a putt. The roller is the best play.
Wow. Wow.
Look at that fist bump. Yeah, he's pumped. He's like, yeah, I threw a putter roller and got the 2. What a great shot.
And Dustin looking to get his birdie.
Oh, he got banded again. Oh, Dustin,
And
I
that
feel you,
wind
buddy.
down here, it picked back up again, so it got pretty windy again.
Because your
Unfortunately,
lake is right there, isn't it? On the left hand of the screen. It's yeah, you got all that wind coming off the lake, so everything's dropping, everything's lifting. It's frustrating.
Yep.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3 threes.
I mean, that's one hole you want to get, but it's also it's tricky. I mean, if you don't put it, I mean,
Well, if you don't throw a roller, you don't get the birdie.
I guess that is true. That is true.
Oh, what a great showing. Nice shot again, Mitch. All right, what are we coming up to? Hole number 13 next. Ooh.
This one, it's a beautiful hole. It's a fairway, maybe a hard mid, because I mean it's playing 360. It's maybe slightly uphill. Not really a lot of danger, but I mean you got to throw a nice technical straight to maybe turnover fairway shot.
Yeah, you got to miss that first tree on the right-hand side. And while doing that, you got to make sure the disc is still, popping up a little bit to make you don't hit the left side. So yeah, you got to hit a line.
Mm-hmm. Mitch is throwing his F3, I believe, and
that's fine. I mean, that's puttable.
Right inside of circle 2.
And what are you going here? Buzz?
Yep, I'm throwing a buzz. But I didn't give it any height. Wasn't too happy about it.
Yeah, but at least you came up a little short of that.
Didn't go in the weeds, so I mean, I couldn't really complain about it.
Yeah, if you get on that left or right hand side, it gets really tricky really fast, and then you're starting to pull out weird parts of your game. The forehand putter or anything else. It looks like Dustin's going to that area I was talking about, but he should have a nice easy out. Hopefully, Hopefully, he didn't go penetrate too much. All right, Adam, what do you got for us, man? Looks like backhand, something that's ooh, flippy.
He's loving. That's probably one of his Batwing Avengers. Oh, he got a nice little kick off that tree.
The is that the one with the
Batman signal
Okay.
or the Batwing, I guess, Avengers.
Okay. Oh yeah, you gave a little run there.
I had a little bit of a run, but I mean, I had to go. I had low ceiling and from a knee, it was kind of tough.
Yeah. Oh, Dustin too. Getting tricky. But like I said, if you're 10 feet more left than Dustin, you're absolutely cut off, and you have to do like a big high anhyzer. Then you got to bring in trees into play. But let's see what Mitch can do here.
So Mitch actually, I think he's just inside the circle.
And drop.
And hits the band.
The band again.
Oh my.
Hey, he didn't hit the band. He gave it a run.
Great putt, AO.
That's great, Deuce. Good to Muchacho.
I believe we're all just going to be tapping out for our pars.
Yeah, as we head to hole 14, this is where the newer part of the course came into play. So we're going to see a lot of, I'm not going to say rough terrain, but with all the rain and everything, it is a little rough. But this is where the course gets really fun, and hats off again to Trevor doing all that. Oh, come on.
Just those baskets, they don't like catching the right side.
Yeah, Dustin, buddy, it's okay. You're clearing up your par here. But, kudos to all the family and everything that helped out with the course and really prepping it. And we had a lot of rain this year. And I remember there was some flooding they had to deal with. They had to I believe they had to rebuild all the bridges on Central.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
I might be making that up, but I think that's a thing.
Oh.
But it's an area where there is, where the creek runs, as you can see. So if it does get flooded, it gets really hard. Yep. So, again, hats off to them for getting this ready for the tournament. Everything looked great. So here we are on hole 14. Straight shot. I would say mid-range.
Mid-range, maybe a
putter,
a lighter fairway driver.
Okay.
You want something to kind of stay on the hyzer, but then stand up late and not skip too far.
Yeah, creek is playing OB. If you're wet, That's a stroke. It does look like the creek keeps going straight, but actually turns quite aggressively. Oh, just getting that last tree. So there is quite a bit of landing area on the left-hand side.
This was one of my favorite holes on the course that they have. It was, and is Mitch going to sneak through? Oh.
It'll be, or?
No, he's safe.
Okay.
It was just, the tree kind of just shot him down a little bit.
Gotcha. So you going buzz here? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Throwing my 10-year buzz. I went through a little bit of a tree, but it got through.
Thank goodness, because you just pumped that thing without the tree. That
it would have been deep.
All right. What you got for us, Dustin? Yeah, it's ready to get back on track after that. Just a couple of misses. Come on. Oh yeah.
And a park job.
Perfect.
Great
Nice shot.
Great shot.
Yeah, Dustin's sick of putting further than 20 feet and having the baskets not catch for him. And not the easiest upshot for Mitch. Doing a little...
One fingy.
One fingy.
So one fingy.
Oh my goodness.
Brought to you by Kale and Mitch. With a jumper.
Still on him a little bit. How far is the water from the basket on the left-hand side? You got a little bit of room, don't you?
Yeah, you have quite a bit of room. It's just, and most of the fairway is where a lot of the water is.
Gotcha. Nice deuce, Dustin. Way to go, buddy. And Terry, not too much farther than Dustin. Again, shout out to the Leaves for slowing down his disc.
Yeah,
nice putt.
Thank you.
Nice putt. And that brings you to double digits.
Yeah.
It's not a bad round you got going.
No. It was it's kind of it was pretty exciting off the start. Had a couple bogeys, but other than that.
And Mitch cleaning up his one fingy upshot. Nice par there, bud.
And then AO cleaning up his par as well.
Yeah, it's really hard to find disc golf this scenic.
Oh yeah,
it's great.
This course is definitely it's turning out to be just a gorgeous course, and it's like I said, it's only going to get better.
I think we're really lucky to be, competitive disc golfers at this point of our lives, where we get to see Cedar Creek back in its old days during this transformation, but what it's going to be in the future. We all can envision with enough play how it's going to break in, and we're all excited. It's just going to keep getting better and better. But good spread all around. Couple birds, couple pars for the folks on the card.
And going into our final hole of the first round at Cedar Creek East. It's a gnarly hole. You got to hit a gap. It's really windy coming. It's a pretty big tailwind coming behind you, but you got to throw it high through the branches and hopefully stick it in the side and not roll back down.
I think I threw my flippiest fuse as hard as I could, and the wind just carried it the whole way. Is that what?
That's my Undertaker, and usually it flips up and goes straight. The
Unless,
wind kind of just made it into like a raptor.
And that tree jumped out of nowhere
Yeah.
too. But again, it's a demanding shot. I mean, those trees are 75, 80 feet away, and it's only a 15-foot gap.
Yeah.
But I love this hole. It's fun. It makes you work for the birdie. And Dustin, that looks a little better.
A little high, but
That's fine.
perfect.
Wow, what a shot. Really leveraging that tailwind and just keeping it high. I wonder how flippy that disc was.
I know that's a titanium heat. Oh,
Just another tree kick, which is going to be the highlight story of this hole.
yep.
Mitchell. Looks like maybe that fairway driver of something.
That kind of just slipped out of his hand, but and then you got kind of a bad rollback.
That's the hardest part about this hole. If you hit those two guardian trees right away, it's a tricky upshot. You're dealing with a hill, you're dealing with tailwind, you're dealing with gaps. And we'll see what Mitch can do. Yeah, folks, Mitch is a fantastic 1,000 rated disc golfer, and that is such a hard up shot.
And I just tried putting it as close as possible.
Yeah, weave through some trees yourself. Do something crazy.
And being on the hill, his disc was muddy. It looked like it just slipped out of his hand.
Yeah. I mean, Mitch is having a great round too. He's 6 down, but that's tough ending on a hole like this.
Nao just wants it to no. Oh. Okay, it's sad. I mean, he's probably just outside the circle, maybe at circle's edge. Hopefully he's gonna be tapping that one in.
And Mitch looking to be about 35, 40?
I think 35 feet, yeah. Get in there.
Just sit.
Okay.
All right. Well, you don't want to end on a bogey, but hey, it could always be worse, right?
Nao. Oh,
that's a good putt. That's
a great finishing putt.
You're feeling good about that. Adam shooting 6 down on the round today. Mitch tapping in his
I believe is 5. His double bogey.
Double.
Dustin tapping in his birdie.
There you go. He's under par. A lot of bad. I mean, Dustin was having a great round. I mean, I would say 6 or 7 putts were 50-50 putts, and he could have been 6 or 7 down if roll of the dice were there. And dang, Terry, 11
down. I was really excited and really happy about that round.
That's spicy. That's nice and hot. But hey, that's the conclusion of the first round. Thank you for joining us. Again, we got Terry with an 11, Adam Olsen with a 6 down, Mitch with a 4, and Dustin sneaking in a 1 down after his up and down round. But thanks again for joining us, folks. We'll be back here with more Cedar Creek Open Disc Golf. Again, this is Luke Wessel.
And Terry Rothlisberger.
And we'll see you next time.